For those of you guys who have gone out on a date and you thought it went pretty darn good, so you asked that same girl out again on a second date, but you got wishy-washy answers, or she wouldn't commit to anything, or she seemed to say she'll want to get back to you. If you've ever been on that receiving end of something like that, but you thought it went really, really well, today I'm going to share with you 3 words that if you hear, chances are it's a no deal, okay? So, Coach Jason here, and today I'm going to walk you through 3 key words that if you see these in your text messages from a girl who you're interested in romantically, more than likely you will never see her again in a romantic context. You'll never lock something down with her for a following date after your first get together, okay? So here we go. Let's get into this. Okay, so the first one that so many guys see in their text messages back from a girl who's not interested is the word crazy. And in what context does that use? They'll usually, first of all, they probably won't get back to you right away. Let's say you go on a first date, you thought it went pretty good, you ask her out again, but she doesn't respond to you for a few days. And then she finally does and says something like, oh, sorry, work's been so crazy these days. I'm not really sure about my schedule. I'll have to get back to you. Or she says, oh, my schedule is just so crazy these days. I'd love to, but I'll let you know when I figure it out. If you hear that word crazy, work's so crazy, my schedule is so crazy, life has been so crazy, I'm not sure. That is 10 times out of 10, she's not ever going to get back to you and schedule something with you. A lot of guys hang on to hope because they're like, okay, cool. She's just been really busy. And in your mind, you're like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, she's probably really busy. No, she's absolutely not. It's her way of trying to make her life sound crazy, like she's got all this stuff going on. But in reality, she does not. She simply does not want to see you. Okay, the second word is the word busy. Okay, this week is busy, but I'll let you know. I'm just so busy right now. I got so many things going on. If you hear this word, it's very similar to the one word, oh, my schedule is so crazy, work's been so crazy. Crazy, busy. Either of these 2 words, it's a no-go, fellas, okay? If a woman really wants to see you, she will make time to see you. It's as simple as that. And last but not least is the word hectic. It's been so hectic these days. Work's been so hectic. Or my weekends have just been so hectic right now. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'll let you know. Okay. Any of these things where she's like, I'll let you know, or this or that and the other thing, where it's just not a concrete answer. The trouble with these words is that for a man, it seems like it could be legitimate because she's not outright saying, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't want to go out again. They usually will never say anything like that. So their version is saying the words crazy, busy. I'm so busy. My schedule's so hectic. My schedule's so crazy. And especially when you ask them and they don't send you a message for a couple of days. We all know women live on their phones. They check it every 3 seconds. So if it takes them that long to get back to you after a date that you thought went really well, that's the information that you're looking for. She's not interested. It's plain and simple, okay? Now in the 0.001% that maybe she really was busy, okay? Again, very, very unlikely. But in that circumstance, if she says that, then all you need to say is, cool, well, when you know your schedule, shoot me a message. That's it. Never reach out to her again. Done. Bada bing, bada boom, you move on to the next girl. And if she, by some miracle reaches out to you again, then you could set something up. But like I'm saying, guys, the percentage of that actually happening is very, very low. So just cut your losses and move on, okay? So, again, crazy, if she says her schedule has been crazy, if she says her work has been so crazy, if she says that she's been busy, and of course they always tag on like I have a perfect example here from an actual client who sent me a message that said, the girl said, next couple of weekends will be tough, but I'll let you know. There's another good one, actually, tough. It's going to be kind of tough, but I'll let you know. If she tags on the but I'll let you know, that, like I said, 10 times out of 10, you're never going to see her again. Okay, this is just a soft, indirect way of saying, not really feeling ya right now. So if you're sitting at home, you've gotten some messages like this and you're wondering what the hell does that mean? It means say sayonara and move on to the next girl. And if some chance she comes rolling back around, you can set something up, but I would not count on it. And most definitely, you do not want to be in a week say, hey, how's it going? Did you find out your schedule yet? Don't be doing anything like that. Don't press, because here's the thing. When a woman really wants to see you, she will go out of her fucking way. She will skip work, okay? She will skip the, she will skip jury duty. She will fly across country to make sure her ass can see you when you ask her out again. They will look for ways. They will jump hurdles. They will find any reason in the book to make sure that they can see you, even if it's, because if a girl likes you and she does have some things going on that week, she'll be like, well, how about, Thursday, I have some time here, or, I have an event, but afterwards I'd love to see you. She'll look for any opportunity, because that even if she has something in the evening, 5 to 8 o'clock, she'll be like, okay, well, yeah, how about in the evening we get together? I'm free Thursday night after 8 o'clock, after 9 o'clock. If she's interested in you, she will certainly make the time. Now, if she says, this week is busy, or this weekend is busy, but I'm free next week on Thursday, Wednesday. If she follows up with information to make sure that when she is free, if she happens to have those plans, then you can make a plan for the day that she has suggested, and that's good to go. But like I said, if a girl's vague with you, work's been crazy, I don't know, I'll get back to you. She ain't probably going to get back to you. She's really not that busy. She just is not interested in you. So I've said this several times in this video just because I want this to sink in, okay? Now, if you want my strategy of how I coach the men that I work with using my masculine revival coaching program system, then you can book a complimentary call with me. This is just me figuring out what's holding you back. If you find yourself getting stuck in these patterns of these dates that kind of don't go anywhere, you don't know how to actually proceed on dates, escalate, things like that. If you find yourself in this pattern of getting stuck and want to figure it out and see if my coaching would be good for you, book a call down below, and it'll just be you and I talking. I'll see where you're at, see where you're getting stuck, and if it seems like a good fit, I will walk you through how my program works and how I can get you to what it is that you're looking for. All right, that's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.